Okay, hi everybody, welcome. This is a just kind of a special Anantex growth room model. I was just sharing on the group that it's been on my heart for the last 2 days. So I'm doing it anyway. I'm following my heart. So the topic for tonight is do not own your failures. I don't know why. It was pressed on me, and I really hope this is going to help somebody. So I need to tell you that failure is an event. It is not your identity. All of us have been through failures. We've done stuff that we might not be proud of. We were involved in something that we lost, but it wasn't our fault. That is not your identity. The problem is not that people fail. The problem is that some people adopt the failure. They start calling it mine. They give it name. Now, you experienced a failure, but you are not a failure. Yes, there's a bit of psychology around owning failure. The brain looks for meaning. When something goes wrong, it tries to protect you by creating a story. Something like, I'm not good enough. This always happens to me. If you live in our part of the world, it's like this. If you work where I work, it's like this. If you come from this particular family, it's like that. I knew I would fail. That's a lie from the pits of hell. This turns a moment into a label. So what happens? Failure creates an emotional spike. The mind loops to avoid future pain. So it uses that pain and stop people from moving forward. Repetition turns the memory into identity. And that's how people own something, listen carefully, that we should only learn from. If a child falls off a bicycle 10 times, does it mean he's going to stop riding the bicycle? No, he's learning. Next time he's going to know, don't go on the gravel first. He's going to learn, that child. Here's the key truth. What you keep replaying, you keep reliving. So here's the release. Don't personalize this in growth, business, in leadership, in an anti-X. Failure is simply feedback. It is not proof of who you are. It is not a verdict of what you have become, and it is not permanent. You don't carry yesterday's mistake into today's opportunity. Release what happened and retain what you have learned, because habits, you can't quit a habit. You can only replace it. So people are going to come to the point where they say, okay. And I was at that point. I was there. But I said, you know what, I'm not going to do anything else. We were in that, and people got hurt, and everybody's looking at me, and I think I'm a scout. No. So what do we do with habits? Cannot erase a habit, you can only overwrite it. But don't worrying, replace that worry with action. Now, you can't stop negative thoughts, but you can interrupt them with movement. You don't sit in the past. You don't have to. You step into daily activity. Here's something it says: an idle mind drifts back to failure. Active minds moves forwards. Now, what is the Ananta X action shift? When the mind goes to the past, and it happens to all of us. Sometimes I catch myself thinking of, I did this and that happened. And in that moment, I do something different. I reach out to one more person. I share the plan. I attend a growth room. I watch a video. I go onto YouTube and just go watch another presentation. I do a follow up. I plug into the system, because action changes your mental state. It changes your confidence. It changes your energy, and it changes your results, because momentum heals what motivation cannot. I'm a firm believer in having access to motivation, motivational talks, videos, books. I'm a firm believer in that. But you cannot trust your future on motivation. It's not enough. So just kind of in closing, say this and mean it. I'm a big supporter of self-talk because we do it anyway. You do something wrong, you go like, oh, you're stupid. I'm changing that. I'm changing that. I'm not saying that anymore. I start, and when I catch myself doing that, I change. I say something like, I do not own my failures. I learn, I replace, and I move forward. And today, I choose action. So here's the final growth room truth. When you stop owning your failures and start owning your daily actions, everything changes. Your mindset, your future, and your results. Instead of going back to that worrying, and that's what I've heard it so many times. Most people are professional warriors. They worry all the time. They have taken worry to kind of, an expert level. I don't want to be there. I was there. I could tell you 500 things that went wrong, but it was never my fault. So I took responsibility. I said, you know what? I was there. That happened. I take responsibility. One of the things that I did, so there were certain projects that people got hurt, where we lost money. So I went back to those people. I just gave them a call. It was very tough. I phoned them up and said, you know what? I know I kind of, told you about that. I know it didn't went well. I want to say sorry. And I'm asking for your forgiveness. If you give it to me or not is not my concern. Obviously, I would love you to forgive me. If you can find it in your heart, that'll be great. If you can't, that is what it is. But I am sorry. Then you have to look at yourself. And please, I've done this so many times. I have a quick chat to myself in the mirror. I go look at myself in the mirror and I talk to myself and I say, hey, you are incredible. You are worth more than you think you are. You were created by somebody that created the universe. You are not a mistake, Frikkie. You are not here by accident. You are here with a plan that was made before the world started. So it is time for you, Frikkie, to get your act together. Say sorry to who you have to. Spend time with the people that you love and trust. Do what is right, just, and fair. And give it everything you have. Because you might not be here tomorrow. You might not be here a week from now. You might not be here a year from now. We don't know. So make sure that today I can love the most. I can work the hardest, and I can produce effort today that's going to change my life tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not own your failures. It does not define you. I'm here tonight, and if I can say this, I'm here tonight to tell you that you can set yourself free. I don't know who needs to hear this. It was on my heart, very, very pressed the last 2 days. So here it is, under 10 minutes. I'll stop this. I'll send it out. If it's for you, let's go tell them who we are.